product provided by Nintendo. How's it going, guys? My name's Luis, and the brand new Nintendo Switch Online Lounge application has been released. It was actually supposed to come out on Friday, but for whatever reason Nintendo released it early, and now it's available for download for free on Android and iOS. Now, to most of you watching this video, the app is still pretty useless because the only real features on it are for Splatoon 2 and the game's not technically out for the public. Luckily, I have my copy of the game so I can show you guys what you can expect from the application when it launches on Friday. So right when you launch the application, you'll be told to sign into your Nintendo account, and once you're in, you'll be greeted with the splash page for all the games that support the app. Currently, it's just Splatoon 2. When you click on the Splatoon 2 icon, you'll launch the new Splatnet 2 application, and here's where you'll be able to communicate with your Splatoon 2 game without having the Switch in front of you, or create voice chat sessions / lobbies with your friends on Switch consoles, as well as social networks like Twitter and Facebook. The application is broken down into 4 main sections, with one of them acting as a homepage menu hub for the rest of the pages. On the homepage, you'll see some summaries of your Splatoon 2 stats and even some really cool factual information not found in the game. One example is that the app will calculate all the turf ink you've made and make a real-world example or comparison to something like the Pyramid of Giza. Other informational tidbits include telling you the map you played the most on, your current gear setup in the game, as well as a quick look at all the maps in rotation at the moment. At the top right is a shopping bag that takes you to the online store. Here you can send orders to merch in the Inkopolis Square to purchase inside the game. You can only do one order at a time, so make sure to purchase your first order before making a second order. The Splatnet 2 app offers special deals on items and sometimes exclusive items currently not on sale inside the game's usual shop. You can even buy duplicates of weapons that may have different abilities or stats than the one you already have, though you can only have a quantity of one for each weapon. Moving on to the other tabs in the application, one section gives you a 24-hour list of the upcoming maps in rotation for regular battles, ranked battles, and league battles. If you have a favorite map, this might be quite useful for you to see when you'll want to jump online to play on your favorite map. If you click on a specific map, you'll get some extra details like your win rate for each specific map. Another tab will give you more in-depth personal stats. This will include your total turf ink splatted, your top 3 most used weapons, and the amount of ink you've splatted with those weapons. You can even look up details for your ranked matches, but more surprising is that you can look up details for your single-player campaign. The app tells you how long each mission in the single-player campaign took you, your best time for each mission, and the weapons you used to play through the mission. I think my favorite section of the tab is that it even tells you how many times you've been disconnected during an online play session. As you can see, I've been disconnected once because I accidentally put my Switch to sleep while I was in a turf war. The very last tab in the application will give you summaries for your last 50 matches. You'll see a list of wins and losses, and you can click on each one of them for a more in-depth view. You can actually see the entire list of players that were in that match and see the amount of ink each person sprayed and the setup they were using at the time. If you play a really close match online and end up wanting to see what the other team was using in terms of a gear setup, this would be one way to do so. If you're a show-off, you can even take a summary image and share it on Facebook and Twitter. Now, the last part of this application is the voice chat option. Now, that's actually initiated from the game itself. Go on to Splatoon 2's online lobbies and go ahead and activate the Switch Online Lounge mode. You'll be asked to set up a private battle and send a notification to your cell phone. Once you do, you'll see it come up on your phone application and you'll be in a voice lobby. From there, you can send invites to people on your Switch friends list or tweet out a link to Twitter or post it on Facebook to invite your social following if you really want to. If you want to keep it private though among your friends, you'll have to send it through a personal message on Facebook or a DM on Twitter. The voice chat is the big letdown of this application. While it does technically work, it's clunky and you can't quit out the app or quite literally even just pull down your notification bar without having your mic audio go mute for other players. The app keeps your phone awake on the main screen, so you can't run it in the background, which means your phone will die faster because it's always running the application in the foreground. It can't ever go to sleep. Like I said, it works, but it's quite literally a mess in terms of practicality and use. The extra chat features and options are really cool for Splatoon 2 players, but the voice and lobby options are already pretty dead on arrival in terms of just feature set. That's not even mentioning that if you do want in-game audio and voice chat at the exact same time through the same pair of headphones, you're definitely going to need that weird hoary audio split setup or something similar. If you mainly wanted this app for voice chat, you're probably better off using something like Discord. Shameless plug, my Discord link is in the description down below. But that does it for my review or impressions of the new Nintendo Switch Online Lounge application so far. It only has support for Splatoon 2 at the moment, so I'm sure it'll change up in the future once more games are released that support it. Hopefully some new voice chat improvements will be included in that as well. But until then, I'll just be using this app to handle my Splatoon 2 stats and Discord for all my communication needs. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and if you haven't already, go check out my Splatoon 2 review. It went up earlier this week. As always, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one.